Hey guys, welcome to Ask a Question. Today I'm editing a poster for my capoeira group and I will be talking about how I make these graphics and why I love capoeira so much. So let's get started. Okay, so I started off from actually I had this image in mind before, so I drew it in my sketchbook how I want it to look like, and based on that picture I searched the similar posture photos in the free pick, and I'm using Pixar.e, a very good Adobe Premiere, Adobe Photoshop alternative to make a photo edit. And right now I'm making the edge clearer so that I can use it for my design. Yeah, so what is capoeira? Capoeira is a Brazilian martial arts, actually a mix of martial arts, visual music, and dance. And I started this half a year ago in Taiwan. In my random club fair I went, it looked so fun, so I just decided to do it, and I continued to do it in Tokyo and in Korea, and I just love it. Yeah. Oh, okay, so right now I based on the sketch that I made, I am trying to make a shape out of shape connecting to like an edge to give a sense of dynamics. Yeah, so when I do capoeira, the two things stand out to me, which is community and communication, both com. And for the community aspect, for example, it's a community in the group to practice capoeira together and make this art more refined and make it better. In the capoeira group that I go to on Sundays, we have lunch together every time, which makes me really feel belong to this community even though I'm traveling a lot. And second part, communication, is about communication between your body, my body, and also communication between two people. So in capoeira, two people fight against each other in the middle of people making music and then clapping. And then it's very spontaneous, so I can't really expect what to happen, so I have to observe each other person really carefully, and also I have to know what is possible for me and what is not possible for me. And that sense of mindfulness and that sense of communication was something that I never done actively, and in such a playful way, like kind of almost childish. So as I practiced, the more depth I felt in capoeira. Especially the more I landed, I was intrigued by the essence of philosophy in capoeira. So capoeira originally started in Angola and Sudan, and no, actually it was started in Brazil, where people from Africa, especially Angola and Sudan, came because of slavery. And there people wanted to fight against the colonizers, Portuguese, but they couldn't show it too much, so they wanted to blend it to music and dance, so that like when the slave owners came, they're like, oh, they're dancing, but actually they're practicing to fight against others. So now I transitioned to Canva so that I can add the font very more beautifully. I used some references to get inspirations about capoeira posta, because I always struggle which font to choose. Yeah, so about the history, and it's a mixture of martial arts and also there's a religious aspect of it, and the philosophy is so beautiful. I want to share one thing regarding the poster. So in this poster, if you notice, there are not much things in the background. Usually I try to feel everything in the poster, but the recent learning that I've had from capoeira teacher was to leave a space, which makes it more focused on the central image that I want to show. In the capoeira lesson, teacher mentioned it's not always the most best thing. It's not always the most beautiful to feel everything in the canvas. Sometimes leaving the blank, like calligraphy, makes it more beautiful. And I was like, that's true. So I tried it for this poster, and it's similar to life. You don't have to do everything all the time, but you can do some things more intensely and leave some space, which makes things that you do more beautiful. Or here I use ChatGPT to get feedback for my graphic design, which actually works. And I made some significant edits from it, and it actually looks good. Yeah, and I try to incorporate that philosophy of having some blank space in the poster. So I intentionally made it very centered. Yeah. So I really recommend trying capoeira in any ways that you want to do. And yeah, here is almost finished product of the poster. Thank you for watching, and have a good rest of the day wherever you are. See you!